And so for introductions, Derek Kassabaum is one of the 4 Kassabaum sons. 6 kids in your family, but the 4 brothers really took the company over as your dad and mom started it together.
Yeah, I'm number 5.
You're number 5?
Yeah, I'm not the youngest.
Okay. Not the baby. That's Denver, right?
That's Denver.
Okay. Well, Denver.
Yeah, there's my father, Don, my mom, Barb. Don is my oldest brother. Then we have a sister, Carol, Darren, Darlene, Derek, and Denver.
Awesome. And all of those family members are in the project, have a voice talking about how this company was built and how difficult it was and how God showed up along the way many times.
That's right.
So as we record, this podcast, my big takeaway from doing this project is the authenticity and vulnerability that you and your family approach this project with, telling the stories and not just sugar-coated stories of, times were a little hard and then we nailed it. It's like, no, we really walked through the challenges and from a practical business standpoint to also a faith component. How does that tie in? And it's not always crystal clear. And this clip from the project really highlights that, a story of being near bankruptcy to a real pivotal moment that propelled them into a new category.
One day, a lady, her name was June, I don't know her last name, I forgot. She owned a grooming business on Clayton Road. And she was getting her hair done, and the beautician there was using the shampoo system to put shampoo on her hair. And that lady, June, asked the beautician, why can't I put this in my grooming salon? And you got to remember, this is 85, and we're dying fast. And if we needed 2 nickels to get to the other side of town, we weren't going to the other side of town. That lady calls us, and she asked if we could put that system in her grooming salon. And here I am saying, I don't think so. And in my mind, I'm saying, this is a grooming salon. We're big time. We're in the beauty salon. Who wants to be in the pet business in those days, And she wouldn't stop calling. And so finally, one day came, and me and my dad decided we're going to do this.
And we actually, I think you saying that, it's the chicken and the egg story. Do you start with your faith and build business? Do you, build business and, faith comes along somewhere along the way. With us, it was the faith aspect first. As you'll know in the story, and you guys have, heard all my parents' stories, it was my father's faith and then his desire to go do something with that faith that the company started. And within that, we were faith first, then company. Mm-hmm. There's some people that are actually company first, and then it's like, okay, how do I integrate that faith into the company? And both are a challenge.
Right. Yeah. And to the point, the faith did lead the way. And as your dad really leaned into his faith, dad and mom, it wasn't, I need to leave business to go into ministry. It was, no, we can have a ministry through our business. Does that sound right?
Yeah. Many times you'll see ministries built, and unfortunately they do galas and fundraisers and that to support the ministries. And my dad's desire was never that. His desire was, how do I have something self-sustaining to support the ministry that I know I'm supposed to go into? And it was the building of that. And it was a totally different path than he thought he was going to go down. He was going one direction, and God created the path over here for another direction, which was the pet industry that he would have never thought he would have been in it.